When I put my broadcast up, go do my setting. Yeah, man, I sent my 50 yesterday, son. Get it on out the way. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. So what place you in there? Ninth, 10th? Oh, you the fifth seed. Oh, okay. Uh huh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm putting the broadcast up there. I'm going through my settings. Oh, it's already up. I'm talking. Go ahead. Go to the bathroom. Be alright. Go ahead.
This scurrilous accusation of somebody in this great esteemed body on a defensive police. So let's all of us, 100 people, not walk up, sashay down there and vote for this.
I think you probably had to go to notification and get it.
The lie, but I assure no political ad attacking everybody here over the defund the police. And I would ask more to add something else to this obvious bill. Can we add also that every senator here wants to defund the police, believes in God, country, and Apple?
Yep.
You know, I think that we're in such a divided that it doesn't feel. It feels like what is required of Democrats to just win their, not even their base, but folks on the fringes. That Terrence Miller, his strategies did on where black folks stand on defunding the police. Monikers are wrong, fine. You don't like the slogan, fine. But the principle is being able to reimagine a system that actually protects and serves everyone, every single person that pays the salaries of public officials, including law enforcement. That's the truth. That's what we should be saying on the Senate. I understand that Corey was using satire. The problem is black people dying and our ability to live and thrive in this country is critical at all. It's not a game. We can't afford to be playing with this. We're pushing towards at least considering the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, which is a bill that Corey co-authored with Kamala Harris, which she's still in the Senate, has not been considered. I understand there are negotiations going on. I'm wondering how much longer. Because every single minute is another minute that there's another black child, another black person, literally in the hands of police violence is a major human rights issue in this country, and we don't have time for satire. There's no game. It's all very serious. And unfortunately, he's right. The Republicans have used this slogan.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball. Next. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one. Now to the plate, here is Luis.
We want these policy changes durable. We want them to be long-lasting. We don't want one party to pass.
Robert. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Eaton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. Runners off for second. Lifted the other way to left center. Winker will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Hit to short. Farmer brings it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nicholas Castellanos sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Jesse Winker is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jesse Winker becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch on its way.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Throw down to third. Abreu stands at second with no outs. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Lifted in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. So now here is Yoan Moncada looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Out in front of it, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Next up is Yerman Mercedes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit hard but foul. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
What do we know right now?
Bottom of the inning now, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the AB now.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me or was going automatic take.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. It's looked at for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now here's the first offering. Nick Senzel comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Eugenio Suarez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
This is foul right side. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. The batter will be Nick Madrigal, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. The pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate now is Adam Eaton. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. The batter will be Luis Robert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Left side. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tyler Naquin. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tyler Naquin is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Tucker Barnhart is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. He's set, here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. New inning set to get underway, and up next the switch-hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. No one on with one down, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch of the AB now. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, two gone. So there are two gone now in the White Sox fourth, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Senzel backing up on it at the track. The wall. Gone! Next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he lifts it in the air to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nicholas Castellanos. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And strike two, swinging.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jesse Winker will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Joey Votto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Here comes the 1-2. Fielded by Votto. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in next, Yerman Mercedes flew out in his only at-bat so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the fifth. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. And now, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Up next, Nick Senzel. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in the ballpark, notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Oh, and the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single. Keith Hembry takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. The next batter will be Luis Robert as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that misses 2-2.
Oh, you bastard.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. So next to hit is Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here's the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Tyler Naquin.
The designated hitter, Tyler Naquin.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Come on, man. Play the damn
The
game.
outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and miss as he was way in front of that one.
Good. All right, let's go, baby. Too early.
And
Too
he takes
early.
this
Too
high,
early.
1-1.
Too early.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart struck out in his first at-bat.
Catch one. Catch one.
From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Tucker Barnhart becomes out number 2 this inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here it is, the 3-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here it comes on 0-2. Popped him up. Abreu might try to make a play on it, and a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will...
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps backing him up.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Now to bat, Eloy Jimenez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So the next to bat will be Jose Abreu. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
So now to the plate, Tim Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Into center field, line drive base hit. So here's Yoan Moncada. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And now in the box, Yerman Mercedes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Digging in next, Joey Votto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And stepping in, Mike Moustakas. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2 at this point. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Jimenez is in pursuit, and it's a foul ball. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Farmer's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Stepping up is Luis Robert. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Nick Senzel. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Cody Hoyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering on its way. Good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Driven nicely into the gap. through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. TJ Antone, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. Grandal leads off second with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Into the box now, Tim Anderson. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Now it'll be Yoan Moncada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with the 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Garrett Crochet is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Jesse Winker is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
This is on the ground over first.
Damn it.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
Good game, man.
2-1 the final score. Chicago took the lead in the
I'm gonna get better before next season.
Until the very end. Carlos Rodon.
All right, I got the Angels and I got the Padres. Glad.
Things up for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been
I beat him before. He
show.com.
Yeah, he played with that pinpoint pitching. Glass ain't bad. I beat myself with glass though.